good to see you again, day 44. I can see a few more people arriving, so hello. Plan today, we're going to do rounds of 40 seconds and they'll be in sets of 5, and then we'll have a little rest and then we'll go on to the next set. So there'll be 5 sets of 5 each time. That'll take us up nicely to a half-hour workout. Our first exercise, it's kind of up to you. Anything to kind of loosen your joints and get your heart rate going a little bit, so you can jog on the spot, do some high knees, kick your heels back, a few star jumps, anything you want for those first 40 seconds. So we'll be starting in 10. So when you're ready, quick bow, you can start loosening up a little bit. Oh, Emily's here. Hi Emily. Alright, let's go, jogging on the spot. Let me just turn the volume up on here. So anything you want, you can be jogging, a few star jumps, a little bit of footwork, high knees, high heels, anything to get you moving up. Yeah. Kick those heels back a bit. Oh, we've got the shuttle runs going on in the Dooley house again. I'm jealous, I haven't got spaces for shuttle runs. I think Kerry's here. Hey Kerry. Last few seconds, make sure your heart rate's up a little bit because we're going to go into parallel stance techniques. Alright, nice 20 seconds rest. If you want, you can keep jogging if you feel like you can do a little bit more. So parallel stance, we want our feet pointing straight forward as wide as our shoulders, and you can do any parallel stance technique you want. I'm just going to start off with some punches, a few low, middle, high, but it's up to you. You might want to do rising blocks, anything like that. So let's go. Because we're still warming up as such, don't feel like you need to put loads of power in. Just work on getting a bit of timing, matching the hands to the feet. If you are doing punches, if you're copying me, try and get those punches onto the centre line, yeah? And just check that your reaction hand's coming upside down. Maybe a few low ones. 5 more seconds. Alright, our next exercise, anything that you can kind of do in that plank position. So you might want to do a few mountain climbers, you might want to do a couple of push-ups, some shoulder taps into side holds, anything that you can do from that plank position, yeah? So I think I might do a couple of mountain climbers, a couple of shoulder taps, keep changing. Let's go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You could probably do round the worlds like this as well. Twenty more seconds. 10 more. Well done, good work. So we're going to go back to parallel stance, yeah, so a new technique this time. So if you did punches before, you might want to do knife hand strike, rising block, anything you fancy. Is that Joe there? Hiya Joe. I can also see a cat. Someone's cat's in front of their camera. Alright, parallel stance, any technique you want to work on. If, like me, you're doing rising block, make sure your hand's higher than your elbow. Back to back starting position. And as we're getting more warm, you can start putting a little bit more power into the techniques if you choose to do so, yeah? 10 more seconds on this. I can see some knife hand strikes on the go. I can see a couple of punches. Ellen and Katie are here. Hi Ellen and Katie. Alright, lunges next, but any variation of lunge you want to do. So you might want to do them forwards, backwards, with a twist, with a kick, any kind of lunge that you want, but do get that back knee almost to the floor. Yeah. So we'll start in 5 seconds. After this we can have a bit of a rest, ready for our second round of 5. So I might just start off with a few normal ones. And then maybe add in a twist if you want to. done, guys. You can maybe do some little pulsy ones where you do a few on one side and then the same on the other. Completely up to you. Well done. Get some water. Good, good, good. Okay, so we've still got a bit of a rest. Our next 5 exercises we're going to alternate between doing like a bit of a shadow sparring exercise and sitting stance exercises. So our very first one is going to be forwards, backwards, Superman. So I'm going to be bouncing for a few seconds. I'll shift forward, I'll shift back, and Superman forward again. Come back to where I started. Bounce, 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 forward, back, Superman. Yep, now you can do the jab Superman, you can do the cross, or you can do the double. Yeah, completely up to you. So, are you all ready to start? Yes, Morgan looks ready to start. Good. Ready? Okay. Let's go then. Forwards, backwards, Superman. Forwards, backwards, whee. And you might want to pause a second when you do that forward. You might want to freeze and then go back and forward fast. Completely up to you. Yes, well done. So sitting stance techniques next. Yep, so sitting stance, we want those feet nice and wide, 1.5 times your shoulder width. Make sure your toes are pointing forward. Try and turn on an angle because otherwise I'll make my toes stick out. And then push those knees out. Yeah. Any move you want to work on. Yeah, so anything you want. I'm going to start with double punch. What are you guys choosing? I can see inward knife hand strike from Jan. Nice one. Good, well done. I think I see a side kick from sitting stance. That's a good idea. Well done, Katie. 10 more seconds. Lovely sitting stances, guys, excellent. Okay, we're going to do a 90-degree pivot followed by a Superman back fist. So if I'm looking straight forward, my front leg's going to stay where it is. I'm going to twist round the corner and then back fist into my opponent. So again, I'm facing forward, I twist, I go forward. Have a play with that one. And you can try different hands. Round the corner to the side of the head. Forwards, round the corner, side of the head. Round the corner, side of the head. If you haven't done the flying back fist before, you can just make it a punch if you want to. And if you want, when you turn the corner, you can block. Yes, good work. So going back to sitting stance now, so choose a different technique. If you were doing punches before, pick something else, yeah? We had all sorts going on before. I think I'm going to do wedging blocks. Yeah, so I'll do some out and some in, but completely up to you. Palm pushing block's a good one. Side kick was a good one. Okay, let's go. So let me see what you choose. What have we got? Good, we've got some punches. We've got some double punches, knife hand strikes from Grace. I've got some inward blocks and back fists from Nuhal. Good choice from Jungwoo. Good one. Okay, our last one of this one, we're going to shift forward, then we're going to freeze for a second, and we're going to do a turning kick on the way back. So I'll show you what I mean. I shift forward, I'm going to freeze for a second, and then jump backwards with my turning kick. Yeah, we can do this. We did a similar version last week. Get ready. Go. Forwards, freeze. So we're trying to make our partner come to us. We've moved forward, they want to punch us. Out we go again. Try both legs, don't just do your good leg. Let's see. Yeah, go on Florence, very nice. Well done Caden, well done Sophie. Awesome. Get some more water. That's 2 rounds down, 3 to go. Is everyone alright? Give me a wave if you're doing okay. Emily's doing alright, Morgan's doing alright, good. So our next 5, the technique we're going to be doing is walking ready stance, but with any kick you want. Yeah, so when we're doing this first exercise, you can start thinking about what kicks you want to do in walking ready stance. Our first exercise will be push-ups. You know I hate push-ups. You can have your knees down for this one because they're going to be quite tricky. You will go halfway, wait for a second, and then finish it. So halfway, pause, and finish. Yeah, so if you want to put your knees down, I'll probably be putting my knees down because these ones are really hard. All right, we're starting in 20 seconds. Hey, down we go. Who else is in? Oh, we're nice and busy today. Duncan's back, Ralph's there, Marta's there, lovely. All right, 5 seconds. If you can do all 40 seconds without putting your knees on the floor, I'm impressed, because these ones are nasty. All right, halfway, and finish. Halfway, and finish. So do make sure you get that nice little freeze in the middle. Then go lower and all the way back up. 15 seconds. Oh, they're difficult. Oh, well done. All right, we want our right leg only, so our right leg will be behind us in walking ready stance. All the basics, front snap kicks, rising kicks, double front snap kicks, jumping front snap kicks, crescent kicks, downward kicks, they all work in this stance. So whatever you want. I might do 1 kick, now I might do 2. I might do a rising kick. Yeah, so you can keep changing it up. Or you might have 1 kick that's your favourite, or one that you just want to work on. Try and time your hands and feet together, so we want the foot to hit the floor as the hands come out. Well done, what are we doing? Oh, same thing we did with the push-ups, but with sit-ups. So we'll come halfway up, freeze, and then finish the sit-up, yeah? Are we ready? 5 seconds. 2, 1. So, halfway, hold it for a second, and finish. Halfway, and finish. If you want to make it more difficult, keep your arms still. Well, I can feel my tummy shaking when I wait in this middle place. Oh, there we go. Oh, nearly there, 10 seconds, guys. last one. Back to walking ready stance, any kick you want, but left leg only this time, yeah? So just that left leg. All right, let's see what we come up with. I'm going to do a mix just like I did on the other leg. 3, 2, 1. And if you have enough space, do try and get a good walking stance. If you don't have enough space, just shrink it down a little bit, but try and keep that front leg bent when you get into your stance. Ooh, wobbling. And rest there. Our last one of this set, we're going to do the same thing that we did with the push-ups and the sit-ups, but with a squat. So we'll squat halfway down, and then we'll finish all the way down and back up. Whew. So you might want to have your feet wide, shoulder width, you might want to do narrow ones, up to you. Okay, let's go. So halfway, and finish. Halfway, and finish, yeah? Some of you might be able to get all the way down to the floor if you've got good knees, if you're not in any pain. And if it's not difficult enough, you can make it a jump squat, why not? Some of you are super fit. Oh, I see the jumps coming, well done. 10 more seconds, loads of you are jumping. Putting me to shame. Nice, finish that one. Time for some water. We've got 2 more sets to go. One more set of kind of fitness and stuff, and then one set will be our stretches to finish. I'm doing well today. So remember, when we finish today's lesson, hang around so I can get your name on the register so I know you're here. And if you want to send me a message later, you can let me know if any exercises were too hard or too difficult, or what you want to put in again. Okay, next exercise. Any block in walking stance. So only blocks, yeah, but just pick one and stick to it. So I think I'm going to do walking stance, knife hand, rising block. But you can do middle block, low knife hand, outer forearm side block. Whichever one you pick, stick with it for the entire 40 seconds, please, because you're going to need it later. All right, starting in 20. If you're not tired yet, bounce on the spot. Rose and Rebecca have been working hard, well done you two. All right, starting in 5 seconds. Make sure you've chosen which one you're going to do now. Okay, let's go. And while you're doing these, maybe have a think about, are you starting correctly? Do you know how to cross the hands for this technique? And are you finishing correctly? Is it half facing or full facing? Are your shoulders right? Okay, last 10 seconds. What did you choose? I can see an inward block going on. I can see a rising block. Yes, looking good. Nice, well done. Okay, our next one. Okay, gorilla punches. I don't think I've done these with you yet, but they're good fun. So, I'm going to squat down. I'm going to place my hands on a bit of a diagonal, and I push myself round to here. 2 punches. Flip round. So we have this kind of gorilla movement in the middle, yeah? So we're staying low the whole time. Gets tiring on the shoulders, gets tiring on the legs. It's a good exercise. "12 seconds, put a few more in, punch a bit harder if you need to. Oh. Yes, I like those, they're good. Okay, so now whichever block you had before, you're going to keep that block and you're going to add on any kind of punch. High punch, middle punch, reverse punch, upset punch, vertical punch, any punch. So we're going to choose one, add it onto the block. Okay, let's go. So I do my block and I'm going to add on my punch. Yeah, but you can do any punch you want, remember. Oh, I think I just saw what's it called? Double forearm pushing block. Very good. Excellent, well done. Oh, more push-ups, sorry guys. So you can do a push-up and then you're going to go into a side hold. Okay, so down here. Any kind of push-up you want, you can do them one-legged, elbows in, elbows out, diamonds, whatever you like. So I do one. And when I come up, I go into a side hold. Let's go. Now the other side. Three. 20 seconds left. See if you can fit in another 4 or 5. And if push-ups are too easy, you can always make them with claps. Some of you are very good at your push-ups, well done. Okay, so now going back to our walking stance technique. We need the block that we chose, the punch that we chose, and then add on a strike of your choosing. You've got knife hand strikes, outwards and in, back fists, outwards, forwards, whatever strikes. You can use your thrusts as well. Alright, off we go. So I had this one, and this one, and I'm going to add on this one. So that sequence is a little bit longer now. The good thing is you can't go wrong because it's your sequence that you came up with. Do that. Yes, awesome. Who's that over there? Oh, it's Emily B working hard. Well done. Oh, nice. We're going to get a little rest now and then we're going to be stretching out. So, I either got really fit last week or today's lesson was too easy. I think we have to make tomorrow's harder. Definitely not sweating as much as I did last week. Okay. So our first stretch will be a straddle stretch. So if you want to get ahead, if you want to start now, by all means get those legs out. If you want to wait for your rest a little bit, just go for it. You want to ease yourself into it. Get those feet a little bit wider every few seconds. So tomorrow we're going to have our Taekwondo time again, 10 AM. I'll try and make it a little bit more difficult today. I feel like I'm not sweating enough. And then we're going to follow it with a leg strengthening workout. So if you want to double up and do some leg strengthening, you can do. If you want to do the leg strengthening, you're going to need a wall to hold onto or a chair. And it won't be suitable for very, very young ones. So maybe if you're age 10 or older, it'll be a good one for you. Alright, let's get these legs out if you haven't already. And we're going to spend a whole minute in this stretch. So just ease down. You can have the hands on the floor, off the floor. And just take your time. Like I said, you've got a whole minute. Oh, it's gone fast. 20 seconds left. When the buzzer goes, don't come out of this yet. You're going to need to stay in it for the next one. Alright, next one, we're going to slowly sit backwards. So we're going to keep those legs as wide as we can. Have a little sit down. Okay, on our next one, we're just going to concentrate on flopping as far forward as we can. Yeah, so we're just pancaking down to the floor. Some of you brilliant people will just be flat on the floor. I will not be, but I'll be trying. So 30 more seconds. Slowly back up, well done. You can wiggle those legs in. We're going to do our left leg now, so we'll be working on hip flexors and hamstrings. We've done this before, where we just alternate between the two. So left leg in front, pushing our hips forward here to open up the hips, and then when you're ready, bring them back and work on your hamstrings. So keep working between the two. And if you're flexible, you just want to shoot out into the splits, by all means go for it. Ten more seconds, but if you want to keep going during the rest, you can keep going. Our next one will be on the other leg. Yes, we'll be swapping around in 15 seconds if you're not there already. Alright, 5 seconds guys, get ready to start on the right. So, hips, pushing the hips forward, and hamstrings, pushing the hips back. 10 more seconds in this one. Well done guys, well done Andromaki. Good, and our last stretch, we're going to do our gorilla stretch. So if you've trained with me before, you'll know this one. We are going to basically stand on our hands, and then we're going to keep hold of our feet while we try and straighten our legs. So flop yourself forward, bend your legs, stand on your hands, look backwards through your legs, and then keeping those fingers where they are, just straighten the legs up and keep relaxing in between. If you can't get your legs straight, that's absolutely fine. You might just be going from here to here, whatever works. Open those hamstrings and lower back. Yay, well done. Wiggle those legs out. Slowly up to your feet. How many calories are we on? Oh nice, still got 200 calories, it was still a good one. Let's come to attention stance guys. And Kyunghae, awesome work today, give yourself a big clap. Thought you worked really hard. Stay where you are so I can do my register, don't go anywhere yet.